Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. I'm a manifestation coach, but you guys, I'm also more than that. I help you guys get to your blind spots. I'm trained in trauma. I'm trained in manifestation, life coaching, some mental health skills, NLP. Let's see what else I have. NTT. Like I have lots of different things to help you guys get to your root cause because I believe manifesting is easy. I really do. But I think that we're all on different levels and there's different challenges that can, well, like I said this before, it's like an onion, you guys, right? We're peeling back that onion and we're all at different levels of this, figuring things out. Okay. So that's what I'm here for, no matter where you are in your journey, to help navigate you through that and get through to those blind spots that you're not able to see sometimes. Because I think that's kind of what I want to talk about today, you guys, is just that. All right. So I see a lot of people who want to give up on manifestation or something's not happening. And, I feel for you on that because there's a lot of things out there that seems like it can be so easy, and it can be easy, right? We know our thoughts create. But if we look at it, the thing I want to talk about today is we do have things that are happening from an inner child or some trauma that can sometimes get in the way of manifesting, get in the way. And what I mean is that we have, 80,000 thoughts a day, right? And they're usually on repeat. And you're usually saying the same thing. And you're usually not even aware of it. Okay, you're not even aware of what you're saying all the time because it just feels so natural. Okay, and just feels like part of who you are. And just like that would happen anyway. That's who I am. It's just how reality is. Well, that's where I come in. Okay, then I'm able to listen to what you guys have to say. Now, let me just get in the meat of this real fast. I had a client, amazing client, who was able to have a lot of success because we did look at her root cause. We were able to get her subconscious beliefs. So if you're going to do coaching with me, we're going to get to the core of your subconscious beliefs because your subconscious is what is creating your reality. And your subconscious is usually what you're not aware of. Now, there are ways to look at that. You could look at like, okay, what are my reactions to things? What are my triggers to things? Okay, what is showing up in my reality that I don't like and do like? And that's going to help you kind of see where, what your visual train of thought's going, or you can listen to yourself and become more observant. But even the best of the best sometimes needs someone else to say because it just feels like it's so natural. It just feels like such part of your identity. Now, remember, we have nobody to change but yourself. So to be able to change yourself, you have to kind of be able to get to that root cause and see what you're identifying with, because whatever you're identifying with, what you say you are is creating your reality. So therefore, my client came to me, amazing manifestor, amazing person, beautiful all around, but still was having some issues. So we were able to get through her root cause. And she had a lot of different people help her with coaching, but we really got to the root of it. And once we got to the root cause, it was like everything started changing her reality. All right, so the successes started showing up. The success of a lot of things. Her business started taking off. Okay. She started making a lot of more money. People started showing up for her in different ways that they were never showing up for her again. She was getting like star treatment. She also had an old SP reach out to her. Okay. That was the first time he ever reached out to her. So all these things started changing in her reality because she changed. The reason being, you guys, and this is why I think this is so important, was because she changed her identity in relation to that. So she changed the story. So once she was able to figure out what her blind spots were in relation to that and realize, holy shit, this is what's been holding me back. All right, because we all have like these thermostats, you guys, that like where we stay comfortable. Okay, so if we go up a little bit, our ego is going to like bring us back down. Say, no, stay here, be safe. Okay, because it's scary to change. And then you have your ego and all your subconscious thoughts are like, stay here, stay here. You know what happened last time you did this? You know what happened last time this happened to you? You're going to start like that old programming comes in, right? The old programming, those old thoughts, and it can be scary to change. Okay. And maybe, and like I said, 99% of the time, sometimes you're not even aware of what those thought patterns are. Okay. So it's so important to get to the root cause of those thought patterns, because yes, you can manifest anything you want in your reality. I do believe that you can have anything you want, anything at all. Okay. You can be, do, have anything you want, but it's just that habitual negative self-talk. Okay. Or what you think in relation to that, or I've always been this way, or this person's always been the way, or this is how reality works. And you feel like that's so solid, real, and true. That's going to continuously manifest out until you start change your way of thinking in regards to that. So you want to stop yourself in that thinking pattern. Okay. You're going to see it showing up once you get to that root cause. So if you can figure it out and you're, oh, that's awesome. So you figure it out, you see the root cause come, you make up your new intentions, your new list of affirmations. You keep affirming that. You keep going to living from the end of that reality that you want to align with. So you don't go back to the old identity of like things don't, we'll take an example. Let's say that you have an identity that life is hard and shit always happens for you. So if that's your identity, everything in your reality is going to continuously show you that, okay? It's going to show you that event, okay? Because the universe always says yes to what you're dominantly saying. So the more and more you say that, you're going to get more examples of that, okay? Because the universe hears it, says, here you go, here's more of it. So the more and more you get of that, and then you're going to say, see, I know it's always this way. I know it was this way. I know it was always this way, okay? And you're going to continuously stay in that trap until you start changing this, okay? Till you stop changing your thought patterns. So, you know, to be able to do that, you have to be aware of it, okay? You have to be aware of what your thought patterns are, okay? Because it's a subconscious that we're making become conscious, okay? So you want to make the subconscious what's coming on. And that's what I'm trying to, or what's going on. Like you want to figure out what is happening in my reality. And sometimes, again, it can be subconscious. It could be saying over and over again. So you want to get that into changing your thought pattern, okay, into the conscious reality. So once you become conscious of that, those subconscious beliefs, then it's easier to change it. Then it's easier to change it. But if you don't even know what's going on and what you're saying in relation to that, or what you think your identity is, you're going to continue going down in that same cycle. So we're breaking that cycle. We're breaking that programming when you do coaching with me. We're stopping that, okay? And that's what I'm going to help you do, is figure out those blind spots. All right. And again, if you guys, and you can do this on your own too, you know, and how you do this on your own, again, if you go back in the video, you can see how that is. So you're going to kind of see, what are my triggers? What's showing up in my reality? That's going to show you what's going on. Okay. Again, if you need more help, I'll help you, but I just want to tell you that's how this works. So subconsciously, what you're saying all day, because we know our thoughts create, we know the science behind it. Okay. So, but we do know we can change it. All right. So that's the beauty of it. So we do know that we can change that thought pattern. We do know that we can change those subconscious beliefs once we become aware of them, because then it becomes a choice. So once we become aware of those subconscious beliefs, it becomes a choice. Is this serving me or is it not? Do you want to continue down this route of saying things never work out for me, life is hard, as soon as a circumstance shows up? Are you going to continue saying that? Or are you going to say, nope, stop that? I'm going to start saying this. I see that. I feel that. I feel all this anxiety. I'm going to regulate my nervous system. I'm going to take some deep breaths. I'm going to think, and then I'm going to say my new affirmation. Hey, you know what? No, my new intention is this. Things always work out for me. People always have my back. You know, life is good for me. Okay. Even if you don't believe it, you're going to continuously loop that. Okay. Every time you think it, you're going to loop it. Things are great for me. Things are always working out. Everybody has my back. Everybody loves me. That's just an example. Okay. You're going to continuously do that. And then you change those neural pathways in your brain. It won't feel so hard. Okay. And remember, again, you don't have to believe this. So we're bringing that subconscious thought into the consciousness, and then we don't have to believe it, but then we're going to start changing the way our brain patterns work. Okay. Because we keep saying that. Okay. And then new habits form, new beliefs form, new thoughts form. And because we're only changing ourselves, everybody else is going to reflect that back, because there's no one to change but yourself. So everybody else will have no choice but to reflect that back to you. All right. So this amazing client, again, woohoo, great success after a couple sessions, changed everything. Her business booming, taking off, making all this money, SP reaching out, people taking care of her, star treatment. Amazing. I want everybody to have this. Every one of you deserve that sort of, well, that might not be what you want. Okay. But what I'm trying to say is you deserve whatever you want in your reality. Your desire fuels everything. So, you know, whatever your desire is, you're allowed to have it. Okay. Please comment, share, like, subscribe. Anything else? Oh yeah, if you guys want to work together, description link below. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for tuning in with me.